All right, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Jay coming at you live once again as we head off into the weekend. And I wanted to leave you all with a solid, let's see here, with a solid share and insight from the book How to Attract Money by Dr. Joseph Murphy. What's going on, Price, my boy? And I'll get right into it. So yesterday, I left off with this statement. The action of the internal movement of your mind. The action was the internal movement of your mind. The reaction was the response of the outer world to conform to your inner thinking. Isn't that mind-blowing? At the end of the day, mia ragazza bella, come andiamo? Tutto bene? And so basically everything is in, all the action actually starts right here, and is the internal movement of the mind which causes a reaction from the outer world. But guess what? The reaction of the outer world is a response to conform to your inner thinking. So think about this. You are wanting to attract money, but yet you do things wrong, like you rob people, or you lie to people, or you embezzle funds and things like that. Or think about doing the things that look right on the outside, and it looks like you're gonna make money, yet in the inside you're coming from a place of lack. So whatever you do, you keep thinking, oh, what if I lose money with this? Oh, this is not paying me enough. Oh, this doesn't really work. I don't know why I'm doing this. So thoughts like that are gonna actually work against you, right? So think about this example that he gives. He talks about somebody who made a statement, right? He says somebody told him, yes, I rode roughshod over others. I got what I wanted, but I got cancer doing it. And that's because he was obviously doing things wrong, and he was accumulating money through trickery, deceit, and chicanery. And what that does mentally and physically, it starts to build a disease, because a mind not at ease, right, is a mind with disease. You get that? Everything that is not at ease is disease. And following with guilt complexes, insomnia, and hidden fears, at the end of the day, all it did is get this man sick. So check this out. Every time you resent another, or are jealous or envious of another's wealth or success, you are stealing from yourself, right? So you have to cut your head off of that. And he gives two very poignant examples. One is, by the way, like, he is a very olden time writer, so he talks about like war times and things like that. And he gives the example of a lady in Brooklyn who heard after the war that all the coffee was going to be rationed. So she went on a mad dash through all the stores, buying up all the coffee she can get her hands on, because she was coming from a place of lack, like, I'm not gonna have enough coffee. And so she stored it all in her house. And the funny thing is that she went to church, and when she came back from church, she got robbed. Her house got robbed. They took all the coffee, money, silverware, jewelry, everything that had value. It was robbed. And the question was, why did I get robbed while I was doing something good? I was at church. And the answer to that is that she bought coffee not from a place of abundance. She bought coffee from a place of fear, from a place of lack, from a place of resenting others having more than you, or you even like having the same amount of as others. So think about that. Instead of being mad that you have the same amount of others, how about you just raise that up, and you're just so extremely happy for those that have a lot, and you bless them. Imagine what that's doing for you, because you can only get and you can only give what you have. what you have. Not only what you have here, but what you have here, right? So he says, before the outer thieves rob us, we have first robbed ourselves. There must be an inner thief before the outer thief appears, because, like we said, everything is the action is the internal movement of your mind and the reaction, right? So the action of lack of thievery goes out, and the reaction that you get from the outside to conform to your inner thinking is you getting robbed, right? And he gives another example of a banker who got who was about to go to jail because he got caught with embezzling, but he wasn't. He was a very honest man. But the thing is that he was honest in work, but he was having an affair. And as soon as he let go of the affair, the embezzlement charges got dropped because they actually found the actual person that embezzled the funds. So think about it. How do you think that doing the right thing always is actually your quickest way to your success, right? As you would that men should think about you, think you about them in the same manner. As you would that men feel about you, feel you also about them in like manner. So that had me a little confused. So, hola, Oriana. So I went a little bit deeper, and what he says is, I wish for every man who walks on the earth what I wish for myself. The sincere wish of my heart is therefore peace, love, joy, abundance, and God's blessing to all men everywhere. Whatever you claim as true for yourself, claim it for all men everywhere. And that's what the statement that says, as you would that men should think about you, think you about them in the same manner. I was a little confused about that, but it's very clear here. Whatever you claim as true for yourself, claim it for all men everywhere. And he gives an example. He says, if there's an organization and there's somebody in your organization who's advancing and is getting recognized and is going up in ranks, being resentful and like talking crap about them, you're only chopping down your own legs, because you are attempting with your mind to deprive that person from their God-given right to advancement, achievement, and the good things in life, right? So he says, it is actually your duty to clean yourself of thoughts of that magnitude, and always bless and be happy for other people's successes. He says, where is it? Yeah, fill your minds with peace, harmony, faith, joy, honesty, integrity, loving kindness, and gentleness. Then you will be sowing for yourself treasures in the heavens of your own mind. And why does it keep saying of your own mind? Because going back to what I started with, right? Mind. The action was the internal movement of your mind. The reaction was the response of the other world to conform to your inner thinking of your own mind, right? It comes back full circle, and that's so powerful. And if you are all up to it, there is a prayer that he recommends everyone to follow, and it goes as such. The overshadowing presence which guides the planets on their course and causes the sun to shine, watches over all my possessions, home, business, and all things that are mine. God is my fortress and vault. All my possessions are secure in God. It is wonderful. Literally, all that's doing is reminding you that you have a higher power at your side, protecting you and guiding you at all times. And all you have to do is allow yourself to be guided by it. So with that, guys, Friday night, enjoy your weekend. And I will look forward to sharing more with you on Monday. With that, it was your boy Jay. Peace out. Love you all for investing time with me today. And I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.